Now, government is considering a legislation to ban the export of all natural resources in their raw state. President Akufo-Addo, who announced this, said the move is part of government's plan to add value to raw materials before they are exported. He was responding to concerns by the Western Regional House of Chiefs, who are worried the processing of cocoa beans is putting local firms out of business and wants government to intervene. Here's President of the House, Ojiahoho Yaojebi II.
We and our people appreciate the collaboration between your government and the Chinese government through the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, Cocoa Board, for the establishment of a cocoa processing plant in the Sehui-Yoso constituency. Adding value to the raw beans will definitely create more jobs for the youth. We are honored by the allocation of 150 acres of land by the Sehui-Yoso Omanhene for this project. We have also noted the resuscitation of WAMCO in Sekendi Takoradi and applaud the hard work and steadfast focus of Honorable Joseph Boahin-Edu under your guidance. It is our hope that allied cottage industries will spring up to complement such institutions. Your Excellency, we are hereby respectfully bring to your notice a major challenge faced by some of the indigenous cocoa processors in the region. They have not reached the point of competing with the multinationals in the purchase of cocoa beans. They need a measure of protection and security. It is our hope that there will be a directive for a good percentage of the light crop beans to be set aside for the local companies to guarantee their future.
Now, President Akufo-Addo indicated the country can only industrialize with laws prohibiting the export of raw materials.
The oil is where all the commercial activities and the further developments in terms of the petrochemical industries should take place around the oil. It makes a lot of sense, and we're going to do it. Just as we're going to bring the fertilizer plant to Jomoro. I said so when I was there, and I want to repeat it again. It will happen, definitely happen, and soon, definitely, yeah. So the challenge over cocoa processing for our domestic cocoa process, this is a very important point you have made, and it's a point we have to pass on to the Cocoa Board and the Ministry of Agriculture, how to make sure that our own processors, other than the Cargills and the others, also have access to quality beans. I'm happy. I was very happy when I went to Takoradi to see that WAMCO is back on its feet and is working well, and is in fact beginning to make money again for its shareholders, of which the government is a 40% minority shareholder there. But it's very good to see it up and running, and that now there is a regular and secure supply of beans for the cocoa. We have to go down that way. We have to go down the path of processing our raw materials. We want to pass, I believe the law has now been passed, which is going to prohibit within the next 5 years the export of raw bauxite from Ghana.
Our President Akufo-Addo also hinted plans to develop the Western North and Western North regions to compensate for contribution to the national economy.
The development of the Western region and the Western North region does not match the contribution that you make to our national coffers and to the economy of our country. That we all know that. It is a fact. When you look at the infrastructure of the Western region, I include in that Western North, and the economic institutions from there, they do not in any way match the contribution that is coming to the national economy from the Western region. It will take some time to make that adjustment so that the contribution meets also the development. And for that, we are going to need your support in explaining that to our people in those areas, that it'll take some time because we're coming from such a poor level. To be able to bring it up is not going to be done overnight. But I think that the commitment that has to be done is one certainly on the part of this government and of the party that brought this government to office is something that we are very committed to. And I want you to know that all the efforts that we're making is in order to be able to bring this equivalence into reality.
You're watching News Desk with me, Benis Abubedulansa.